Okay guys, y'all probably been waiting for this video for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and do an update. On the reptile room for March. I'm gonna try to make it semi-quick because with all these tanks in here it gets really hot, and in order for y'all to hear me real good, I turn off the AC unit. See, I have an AC unit in there. With that thing off, it's gonna skyrocket in here. Right now it is, I don't know if you can see that, it's 83.6 and it says 21% humidity. And my humidifier that I had in here broke, which I'll probably be replacing as soon as I get background for the bearded dragon tank. If y'all been following my channel and stuff, you will know that I've got Kyle got a tank upgrade, and Jack got a tank upgrade, my bearded dragon, and I moved some of the tanks. Muerte, my Mexican black king snake, got moved from small tank, and he got put back in one of the wooden Pinplex tanks that I've got. And one of the tanks actually got moved to my daughter's room, and she got a leopard gecko. She's been doing good in school, so I ended up ordering her a leopard gecko. I will give y'all a look around, let y'all see what's been going on here in the room. Let me grab my snake hook, because Kyle's actually in blue right now. He's in shed and he is hiding, and I will give you a peek around. This is his new enclosure. I don't know how good that looks. He usually hangs out up there on the branch. He is hiding in his log right now. Let's see if I can get him out without getting bit. Since he is in blue, I'll let y'all see. Take the snake hook. Lift this up. Okay, I think we're cool. I think I can grab this without him getting me. You see him? There's Mr. Kyle. You see how blue he is? His eyes are real blue. He's in shed. I'll go ahead and get him with the hook, and then he'll chill out. Come here, buddy. There's Mr. Kyle. Sit down on the bed. Come here, buddy. He is he's currently in shed, so you know, if I get bit, it's my own fault. Anyways, that's my carpet python. I'll go ahead and sit him down and put his log back. Come here, buddy. Anyways, that's his new enclosure. Right there. And I got this tank, this Pinplex tank. I actually got it with the stand. See the stand down there? And it has doors that go on the sides that shut. But because it's like 18 inches away from the bottom of the bed, I decided, you know, I'm not gonna put the doors on there. What's the point of that? As you can see, I got a small TV, and I mounted it. And you see the TV I mounted up there. It actually is supposed to be mounted. TV is supposed to be mounted. You can see above this light, but I actually mismounted it. That way I could fold it up over the top of Kyle's tank. Anyways, I'll give you a shot of the bearded dragon tanks, and I'll show you the stand that I actually made for it. There's Miss Big Head's tank down there. And then there's Jack's new tank up top. And as you can see, I built this stand out of 2x4s. And all I had to do here is cut them to the right height and space them correctly. Cut the top pieces. The top piece is actually set on top of these, and then this actually connects this piece and this piece together just to give it a little bit more strength. And I actually have another board connected right here through this board so the tanks will set on it. And the neat thing is it's actually screwed down here. It's actually screwed to this stand, and it just allows me to put another tank up there. If I happen to get another tank, another one of these Penplex tanks for another lizard, I'm probably going to move the tanks from right there to over here because they do fit over here. But that'll allow me to put them 3 high, and I'll have one on the floor. And all I got to do, the stand that I have right here is right here where the stand is. Actually, all I got to do is put another set of 2x4s, and then the tank will sit on top, and it'll fit 3. If you've been following, there's the snakes. There's the snake tanks with the dividers, and if you've been following my videos, you'll know that my wife actually got a ferret. There's its cage. It actually got distemper and died. If y'all not familiar with what distemper is, it was a baby. It was probably a few weeks old. Distemper is the same thing like dogs get. It's almost like parvo. Anyways, yeah, it's sad. He was a little bit too little side when I got him. And he ended up getting distemper, and it was snowing and stuff, and the vet was closed until Tuesday, and we couldn't get him to the vet, and I don't think the vet could have done anything for him, but we tried. We fed him baby food and stuff, and he just didn't make it. So I'm gonna put the cage where it's at. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it out, and already disinfected all the stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and try to get her another ferret. Well, I'm going to try to get one that's a little bit older. That way I know. Because they're supposed to have the shots that they fix them, or they can't sell them unless they're fixed. So what happens is they fix them, and then right after they fix them, they sell them to the pet shop. Well, they're supposed to get fixed and have all their shots. And sometimes what happens is they're prone. Ferrets are prone when they're babies to get colds and sneeze and stuff. And I think that's what happened. Is he just got sick. He's too little. Anyways, I'll show you. I'll let y'all check out Isabella. She's kind of mad. she's mad at me because I won't let her. I didn't let her out this morning free roam. So she's kind of grouchy. She's gonna get more grouchy when she's the camera. Say hi, Izzy. Don't be grouchy. Anyways, that's Isabella right there. That's my easy butt, huh? Yeah. Good girl, huh? Good girl. And if you've seen, this is my iguana, my red iguana, Izzy. She's a good girl. She's shedding on her face. Look at all that skin coming off. And Friday, when I get some more money, I'll actually be going and getting her another humidifier, and I'm going to have it rigged up where it sprays in straight into her enclosure. So I had the humidifier, I had it humidifying the whole room, and it gets, even with the AC on, man, it gets really stuffy in here. It feels really gross. Now, if any of you have ever owned a swamp cooler air conditioner, it's pretty bad. I'll go ahead and show y'all if you hadn't seen my snakes, I'll go ahead and show you my snakes again. They ate, when did they eat? I think they ate last Thursday. And if you haven't seen them already, this is Popeye. This is my pied. That's my pied. And I'll show you Ruby. And these are the only two snakes I can sit on the bed and they won't freaking take off. This is my ball pythons. I had Ruby out. Yesterday. There's Ruby and there's Popeye. Ruby, if you're not familiar with ball python, she's a albino python regis, so what some people call royal pythons. She is the sweetest girl. I've come to realize I've watched some videos with Tom Crutchfield and that breeds iguanas and stuff. And he said that he's one of the best breeders of albino iguanas, and he said it's pretty weird. I noticed a lot of the albino animals seem to have their temperaments like more calm, and that's what he was saying whenever on some of the videos, was that the albinos, or albinos as he calls them, seem to be a lot calmer. It makes you want to own, albinos. You were dirty, buddy. Anyways, there's a look at Popeye. He's hiding. I'll go ahead and put him back up, and then I'll put Ruby back up. Trade this stuff around. Trade this stuff around right here. There you go, Popeye. Go ahead and close that. Like I said, Ruby's like the sweetest snake ever. She's the one that when the kids have show and tell, I'll take her to the school. She's a sweetheart. If y'all been following my channel, I'm a little bit stuffy. I've been kind of on the sick side. I don't think in any of my videos I have actually showed you my Mexican black king snake. He's one of those snakes that isn't a biter, he's a musker. I mean, he will musk all over you. Get you to put him down. I'll show you my Mexican black king snake. This is Muerte. That's Spanish for death, for y'all that don't know what Muerte is. I don't know if I can find him. Where you at, buddy? Oh, look at this crap. Look at where he got himself. He's down. He's actually between the glass. And those plastic strips on these tanks, I actually tried to cover the holes so he can't do that. And I don't know what it is. It's like all snakes want to get in a crevice of something. You see him? I'm not going to bother to try to take him out of there. But that's Muerte. That's my Mexican black king snake. He's going to get... he's been getting big pretty quick. He's going to get so big that he can't do that. And I'm just waiting for that, because my milk snakes try to do that and they're pretty big. And I'll show you. There's Ruby going back in her hide. Oh, get down here on the floor. I'll show you. This is Henry. Henry is... he's damn near 17 years old. This is my Pueblan milk snake. This is Henry. That's Henry. And he wasn't eating. He ate this last time whenever I fed him. He actually ate 2 mice. So I think he was just waiting for summer to be over. And if you've owned milk snakes before, I've noticed these Pueblan milk snakes seem to be the twitchiest little turds, man. He'll musk on me, but not usually. Anyways, he's pushing 17 years old. He's an ornery little turd. He's trying to get on the floor to take off. put him back. I do know it's been a while since I did a reptile room update video or anything. Like I said, if you've been keeping up with my channel, not only did I get my new computer in, but I got my new guitar in, and I'm remodeling the house. So this room didn't used to have a door, now it has a door, so I can actually lock it. The problem I was having before was I would let my iguana out to free roam, and I would have to put a dog gate up. And she's pretty good about staying in the room as long as it was just me in here. She'd, you know, chill on the bed. But she has gotten out of the room, and once she gets out of the room and she gets in the kitchen and stuff, she wants to climb on everything. And we have, like, you know, a china cabinet with dishes on top of it, and I have like shot glasses, and you know, I have a liquor cabinet with liquor. She'd want to climb up there, and iguanas want to, you know, get into a high spot. She would climb up there and get into a high area and try to just, you know, be high up. And anyways, she would knock crap down and break stuff. So, you know, I wanted to get a door that way I could shut it and, you know, keep the kids out of here and keep the reptiles in here. And if you hadn't seen Violet, this is my, what is it, anerythristic, or just anery for short, Honduran milk snake, Violet. And this last time when I fed him, she actually ate another like 3 mice. She's a hog. She's a pig. That's Violet right there. Out of all the snakes, this is the only one that's actually bit me, and she's a big sweetheart. This is the one that actually got in the wall. Part of the reason why I have to, you know, remodel is she actually got into the wall, and I had to tear out a lot of sheetrock in order to get her out. Anyways, guys, that's the snakes. I will. What do I do with that lock? Oh, she don't have a lock on it. I will give you a look over the room. I will try to do my best at editing, you know, this stuff together. Last reptile room update video I did was like 19 minutes long. This one, I feel like I'm speeding through it, but I'm still pushing 18 minutes now, it looks like. I'll give you a look over the room again. I'll give you a pan. Now I'll explain to you what I have for lighting in here. I picked up the shop lights. I saved one of the boxes. I think my wife threw it out. I saved one of the boxes to show y'all what brand they were. These shop lights were 50 bucks. This, to me, if you're gonna have bearded dragons, this is a real good way of setting them up. As you can see, there's he's got one on the top of his tank right here, and it's just got noonday sun bulbs, like daylight sun. That's the bulbs that he has in there. And then if you look back here, he's actually got a red heat bulb, which actually I should probably turn off. I'm thinking about it. I don't think he needs that. It's pretty hot in this tank. And as you can see, I'll show you, there's Jack's enclosure. And you see back here, don't worry guys, that's not blood, that's raspberries. I'll show you Jack. He'll probably act like crazy right now. You want to show off to the camera, Jack? Give him some head bobs? Huh? Oh, buddy? Say hi, Jack. If I make him go over here, he'll go over there all angry and start head bobbing like, He's been trying to mate with my girl, but I don't want him to mate. Do some more, Jack? Huh? Give me some of those head bobs, dude. Some of the head bobs. Give me some of those head bobs. This is one of the few bearded dragons that I've seen that if I keep messing with him, he will bite me. And that's one of the few bearded dragons I've seen do that. Show him your cuteness, bud. Show him your cuteness. With your tongue licks and stuff. Come on, buddy. The bearded dragons, they're set up, if you look up there, that's the same lighting, you see? But if you can tell the difference between these two bulbs and these two bulbs, these are the Zoomed 10.0 UVB bulbs, and then his basking bulb is actually a power sun, which I think I'm gonna go with Arcadia bulbs and wire everything up for the Arcadia bulbs. But if you look, these tanks, they don't have the hole. I actually cut this hole out right here, put the ceramic in there to put those bulbs. That way the bulb, his basking area is only about 9 inches away. That way he gets full UVB, and the heat in these tanks, you know, at his basking spot it's like 110, and then his cool side it's like 78 78 or 80. To me, that's what I'm going to keep them at, the bearded dragon. A lot of people, you know, probably, you know, there's a lot of opinions on what the bearded dragon's on. I'll show you what I keep them on. I actually keep them on the walnut substrate. You see down here? That's walnut shells. You'll have a lot of, you know, people with the opinion that you shouldn't have that kind of substrate in there because they'll eat it and then they'll get impacted. My buddy, one of my buddies, he breeds bearded dragons, and he's got these same tank setups like this, with the same walnut shells. He's been breeding bearded dragons for like 11 or 12 years now, which I know there's people out there that have been doing it a lot longer. The way I look at it is he hasn't had any impaction problems, and I leave that to a lot of people will buy a bearded dragon and only feed him insects. That's a big no-no. Whenever they get, you know, about 6 inches long, you try to get them to on mostly greens instead of the insects, and that's where they get a lot of their water from. They get their water from the insects too, but they get more so from the lettuce and stuff, you know, that you feed them. I think impaction is caused generally by the actual amount of water they intake. I think whenever they get dehydrated, that's whenever they get impacted. These guys get a bath probably once every 2 weeks now. They don't like it. They don't like taking a bath. They don't like spraying with water. I haven't had any problems with these guys. Jack is about 1.5 years old, and he's pretty big. You see Jack? He's a pretty big guy. Miss Bighead is about 2 years old. She's a little bit older. She's little girl. She's a little girl. You want that raspberry, baby? She'll take that raspberry. Take the raspberry. That's Miss Bighead eating the raspberry. She's a little sweetheart. You little sweetheart? Yeah, she's a little sweetheart. And this is her enclosure. She's actually got a background. She's set up the same way. She's got the 2 UVB bulbs and then 2 regular bulbs, and then her basking bulb. She has some weird fascination with this rock that I have in here, which I'm thinking I might take it out. She hangs out by that rock all the time. No, in the 2 years that we had her, this is Miss Bighead's actually my wife's bearded dragon. We had her since she was a little bitty baby. And Jack up here, I guess he's my wife's too now, but he was actually my daughter's bearded dragon. And I'll show you the light setup I got for my iguana real quick. I have a lot of people give me crap because her tank is open, and you know, they're like, oh, don't hold humidity. She has no problem shedding. Do you, babe girl? Do you? Oh, she has no problem shedding. when I got her, she was pretty messed up. Had some messed up spikes and stuff. And now she's doing a lot better. She turned a lot redder and she's got a lot of green on her belly. And she was really, really, really mean whenever we got her. Now she's a big brat. I mean, sometimes she'll act mean and act like she's gonna tail whip me and stuff. She don't usually tail whip me. It's kind of a, oh, I'm gonna do it thing. She's a big brat. She got skin coming off of her. I'll show you her setup, her tank setup. You got the same shop lights. I mean, these shop lights are nice shop lights. Same shop lights. They're 48 inches long. Same thing. She's got UVB Zoom Ed 10.0 bulbs, and then 2 daylight bulbs just for light. And then she's got 160 watt Zoom Ed Power Sun UVB UVA heat bulb, basket bulb, right there. And she's got plenty of places down below where she can get out of it. And like I said, she usually free roams. So when she's not in a grumpy mood, she usually chills with me on the bed, watches TV in front of the air conditioner and stuff. I know there's a lot of people out there that'll say with iguanas not to use this. These are considered desert bulbs, the 10.0s. 5.0s are considered like tropical animal bulbs. I use 10.0s because not only does it go through the screen top up here, but it also has to travel, what is that, about 14 inches before it hits her. So I'm pretty sure it loses a lot of UVB light before it gets to her. If she was getting too much sun, she would go somewhere where there's not sun. Same thing with heat. Same thing with the snakes. If they're too hot, they will go where it's not hot, or they're getting like the water dish. Anyways, guys, there's a quick room update. I'll probably post a smaller one whenever I get the background for Jack's tank up there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably do an update when we get the ferret, the new ferret in. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for sticking around and waiting for another reptile room update video. I will keep y'all updated, and I'll probably do some, I don't know, some videos. Y'all, you know, leave questions in the comment section, or let me know what you think and what you want to see, and I'll post it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll check y'all later.